What's good with y'all, man? Welcome y'all back to another video. It's your boy Hustle, it's your boy 98 CEO, aka The Answer, and I am back with another video. Like I told y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I told y'all I was gonna do like a couple more mock drafts, but I don't know, but the draft just popped up upon us, so we got to get to them breakdowns of it. As you know, Falcons had the 8th pick in the draft, and I'm sure most of y'all do know that we did go ahead and draft a receiver, and we got Drake London. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm recording this one on Saturday, so I didn't got the first and the second and third rounds in. Because if day one, I was pissed. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, bro, why did we... I gotta give you the breakdown like how the draft went. Honestly, the way the draft went in the beginning, it kind of messed up the draft. Trayvon Walker went first, and I feel like that started that run on defensive ends. Because Jacksonville really should have got tackled. They should probably got Evan Neal to be, have somebody for build around Trevor Lawrence, to protect Trevor Lawrence, not even build around to protect him. And then you have just a different draft. So you take Evan Neal 1. You got Hutchinson still probably going to go to Detroit. Stingley going 3. I don't know if Stingley goes 3 now though. Because you got Walker and Hutchinson, they go 1-2. So now it's just like, do we want to... Okay, even if Stingley do go 3rd. Say you do go 3rd, cool. Say Sauce go 4th. The 5th pick really where the draft started. Normally the Giants are going to giant something. Between the Jets and the Giants. Normally they picking high and they going to just giant something. So normally the Giants always go offensive line. Shoot, that one year when Andrew Thomas, they always just do like a fluky pick. This time they go Sauce. No, they went Thibodeau. The reason they was able to go Thibodeau though, I think, is because ain't no offensive lineman went yet. So it's just like, okay, we can go take. We got the 5th and the 7th pick. Okay, we can go take this edge right here because the offensive lineman gonna be there regardless at 7. We only got to wait 2 picks. So it's just like, okay, we gonna take this edge here. So that's the 3rd. That's your top 3 edges right there. Thibodeau, Walker, and Hudson gone. Then Houston went and got Stingley. So then Jets came back and got Sauce. 2 corners gone. So you got 3 edges, 2 corners gone. 6th pick. What's his name? Finally get the tackle. Boom. And then right after that, Carolina get the tackle. And then what's his name? Get Evan Neal. So now we sitting at 8. Already looking at the 4th best edge rusher. So I didn't like edge at that point. Me personally, I still would have liked to have Jordan Davis at that pick. We really don't need a tackle. So Cross went 9th to Seattle. We really don't need a tackle. Not with that first pick. I don't believe anyway. So I'm kind of thinking just the way that they thought about it is, okay, we do need a receiver. That is in need of us, yes. And the way the draft is shaking out, we don't want to get the 4th bench edge rusher. We don't want. They took the top 2 corners. So it was just in a peculiar position to almost like you almost. At that point, you might have had to go receiver, I think. So I'm not even mad that I was mad that we went to receiver, but I didn't expect the draft to check out like that either. But it's like, okay, Kyle Hamilton, I'm okay. I'm not okay with not having Kyle Hamilton. Man, that wasn't gonna do enough for me, to be honest, to get the safety. I mean, we got Richard Grant last year. He barely saw the field. Jalen Hawkins got him 2 years ago, and he saw the field a little bit. Fell out favorite towards the end of the year. So I wouldn't mind seeing how them 2 go. But there's no way Eric Harris can be on that field next year. That should be a dire need if he get on the field. That should just be, shoot, hey, if somebody hurt and we just need you for a game or 2. So then we go receiver. I'm not mad that we went receiver just based on, like I said, how that draft went. Because especially going into the later rounds, quarterback wasn't even an option in the picks. And I'm happy we didn't rush to get the quarterback, and I'm getting that soon. But, so we don't go edge, but we went receiver. Now, Drake London, I don't know enough about him to say I don't like the pick, because I know it was a lot. To me, my problem with the receiver, before even the draft shook out, my problem with the receiver at 8 was there's no number 1, there's no consistent number 1 receiver. So it's not like last year was Jamar Chase, and he's the number 1 receiver, and we just gonna get the number 1 receiver. It wasn't like that. It's like, or with Kyle Pitts, you got the number 1 tight end, and we just go get the number 1 tight end. It wasn't like that. It's like, shoot, number 1 receiver could be Drake London, Treylon Burks, Jameson Williams, Olave, Garrett Wilson. So like you got all these people that's all like right together. So it's just like y'all don't need to be the first one to bait that. Like y'all don't gotta be the first one to take that bite at that. Cause you see after that we started the trend of the receivers going. As soon as we did that, Seattle went with their corner. Went with Charles Cross. The Jets got Wilson. The Saints traded up, got Olave. It's just like now you just started to run on the receivers. Detroit traded up and got Jameson Williams. So it's more so I'm not mad that we got a receiver. I got to see more from Drake London, but at that position I saw more Jameson Williams. Jameson Williams popped on my screen. I don't think we need just big body people. So because like even in the highlights, bro, you showing me dunks, bro. That already goes wrong with me when the first thing you start showing me is him dunking. Because that just means he can jump. But it's just like we need some speed on our team. And Jameson Williams know how to take the top off the Maybach. But again, We just have to say that how that play works. So like I said, Thursday I was upset about that pick. So also we maybe trade back in the first round to get somebody because Jermaine Johnson fell and getting him like how the Jets got me like 26. I would have took that. I would have, but taking him at 8, I didn't like the idea of taking him at 8. I definitely didn't. So I'm happy we didn't force that pick. So it's not necessarily I was mad at the receiver. The way the draft shook out, the receiver probably was the option to go because like I said, we don't really need a tackle. You weren't going to take Jordan Davis. So it's just like your options were limited. So to take the receiver, I'm not mad at that because you did get first dibs on the receiver. It's just kind of, I got to see more of Drake London before I can say that he was the number one receiver. Because honestly, like I said, Jameson to me is the number one receiver. I'm happy we didn't get Garrett Wilson Slick though. He's a little small. I mean, when I seen 5'11", I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of straight on that. I mean, but he's a receiver, Odell 5'11". So it's just like, really don't matter. But just getting big body people is just like, that don't do nothing for me. So boom. So like I said, day one I was a little upset. Woke up woke up Friday. I mean, like I said, the way the draft shook out, I kind of had more understanding of it. Like, I mean, I can see why we did go receiver. And like I said, we did get the first pick of the receiver, so we had everybody available. So Drake London, they saw enough of him to say he's our guy, and they took him. So, boom. But day 2 really what kind of settled me down with the Falcons. They did a good job in day 2. First of all, going to get, I don't like that we traded up just because now we traded that 114 pick. And, like, let's say, so now today we got to wait till the 5th round. To get somebody. When potentially we could have got another starter in the 4th round. But it's just like, I mean, ebbs and flows. You take it, you get in, you take it. So, but they trade up and go get an edge. I'm happy that they went and finally got an edge. This is a position that we need to address for many moons. Haven't had a real edge since John Abraham. Vic Beasley came in, didn't do much. I mean, that was over too. Vic Beasley came in, had 1 year. Other than that, kind of really inconsistent. At that 6th pick, Tack McKinley. That tag is going to be a bust just off the strength that T.J. Watt went after him, as always. T.J. Watt might not have been what he is in Pittsburgh and Atlanta, but he's going to be moonlights better than Tack McKinley. So, yeah, we had that going, okay. So we did get Arnold Ebikichi. I don't know how to say his name, but it's something like that. But he went to Penn State. And buddy, he's pretty good. I did personally like Ajabo better just because I feel like, for one, he tore his Achilles, yes. So you don't know how he's going to come back off of that. I do understand that. But at the same time, bursting Achilles. Man going to be back, a couple weeks into the season. It's not like he's going to be missed the season. And then at the same time, I don't feel like Ebikichi is going to come in and just be the de facto edge starter either. But now if he is, then I like that pick better because, like I said, that's coming in from day one. But I feel like because Ajabo would have been like a top 20 pick, and then he tore his Achilles, the fact that he could have failed, I think we should have kind of sat on there and waited. Because we could have got him at 43 and stayed put instead of trading up to 36 to go get Ebikichi. I'd have preferred that, but I'm not mad at us taking the edge. And I like us, going into that position saying we need some edge rushers. So I like that. So got him with the first pick. The next pick, well, we had them 2 picks, so we did trade Julio. That was a great finesse we got on Tennessee. And we should have brought Julio back just because. Yeah, because we finessed him like that, bro, bring my dog back. But then second pick, they got Trey Anderson. My problem with Anderson is more so, or not 42, they had 58 pick. My problem with Anderson, I mean that's the measurables height, jump out the screen. 6'3", 240, 2, running 4'4". So I can see everything because like I said, but like I've been telling y'all, my problem with Falcons, we're too small. We got these running chase linebackers that silent, but they ain't coming down here and hitting nobody. They ain't making no tackles in the backfield. They ain't making consistent plays. They taking on blockers and getting pushed 10 yards downfield. They make a tackle. It's just like that. That's not nothing we need. We need some folks that's gonna come down here, hit that offensive lineman in his mouth and make a play. So I do like the size and then just the speed clearly is there. He's new to the position. It was just at that position. I don't know if I would have took him as my linebacker. I like Leo Chanel. I like Chad Moon. So it's just like, and then certain folks like Nakobe just slid to the 3rd round. It's like, bro, I don't know, bro. I might have would have got Nakobe because at the same time you gotta look at what he giving you intangibly. Like he might not be the biggest receiver, biggest linebacker, but he's just giving you something different at that linebacking position. Like he bringing a spunk and a spark about him that we don't currently have. So hopefully Anderson can do that. So I'm not really mad at that pick. I don't know who else was around that area who I would rather have, but I'm not mad at us addressing the position of need like linebacker. Because Deion is looking like my boy out there. When you really got time to be doing that playfulness with you, like, bro, if you're not, you don't want to give 110%, whatever your case is, you're just not good enough, my boy Dean gonna let you go. My boy Dean Terrier is over with. So I do like that, just in that position. Going to that 3rd round, this is my favorite pick of the draft right now. Desmond Ridder. I like that we didn't force to, and in a couple of my mocks I did have us getting Ridder. Definitely needed to address the quarterback position, but I just like what that kind of. I like the value got him at because I remember they showed him on the TV the first time. He was just, you can tell he's pissed. I got hyped up. Y'all folks done told me XYZ. Like, You know what I'm saying? I might be a first, second round, and I'm sitting here, boy, third round. It's getting treacherous now, and I'm just, y'all got the camera in the crib, but ain't nothing going on, ain't nothing shaking. When I seen Sam Howell wasn't even in the camera. That boy just walking around, he chilling. I mean, I knew I went from no third round no way, so I'm chilling. I mean, it might get a little tight today because Sam Howell still there, it's the 4th round. But I'm saying, I just seen that look in Desmond Ridder's eyes like, okay. Desmond Ridder, 4-year starter in Cincinnati. So it's just like, and Desmond Ridder at the same time, he hasn't been able to beat like the Alabamas and such because, you know, they put Alabama in the playoff this year. But he's then led that team to being a ranked team and not even just a ranked team getting into the college football playoffs. 4-year starter. So he's definitely NFL ready. And I just like the fact that we do have that bridge. And Mariota's just like, Mariota, you're the starter allegedly, but at the same time, you're going to have to earn that. We may get the first couple games, but don't think that we ain't got him in the catbird seat ready to do that. And then that's what really, once we got Desmond Ridder, that's what really got me like, okay, I'm straight with the Drake London pick. Because I'm seeing what them passes, what's name got some touch on his balls, Desmond Ridder. And I see they just want to put that boy Drake London and Kyle together and just throw fades and just let them go get it. So the fact that Desmond Ridder does have that touch like that, I like that. I like that pick. And like I said, it wasn't a forced pick. We waited the 3rd round to get that. And it just fell in our lap. I mean, up until that pick, we picked the same quarterback in the draft. You had Kenny Pickett go 20th to Pittsburgh, none in the 2nd, and then we came and grabbed in the 3rd. So we had our pick of the litter. We could have got Malik Willis 1, 2. We could have got Desmond Ridder. And I like Desmond Ridder a little more just because I feel like he's more pro ready. Like they said, on my list of radio one day, they said Malik Willis a year away from being a year away. I think Desmond Ridder could start now if he needed to. We're not in that position, and that's why I like we're not in the position where he has to start. We go with Mariota. Mariota, you know, he hasn't been great in his career, but he's been serviceable. He's been a decent quarterback. Because our problem, see, this is why I always feel like we're going to be better this year anyway. Because with Matt, you have a statue back there, bro. Literally. So it's just like, it's already painful that you don't have a great offensive line, but Matt doesn't make it the offensive line look any better because he's going to get sacked and he's going to take sacks. Mariota and Desmond Ridder, either one of them, they're going to be able to get out of their pocket. I guarantee we're not lead the league in sacks this year. We don't have statues back there no more. And just because of that, we're going to be a better team. We're going to be in a better position. I mean, Mariota going to throw some extra picks and just like, come on, Mariota, you got to be better than that. But you got to take them lumps. Because Matt was doing the same junk at the same time, so I'm not even mad at that. I just have more hope for this team now. And like I said, that Desmond Ridder pick, I thought it was going to pay dividends for us. So then looking at, and then we had the 82nd pick, we got D'Angelo Malone. I like that pick. Addressing that edge, we had 18 sacks as a team last year. That's pathetic. We lost our lead sack leader, Dante Fowler, 4 sacks, 4.5 sacks, either 4 or 4.5 sacks. That's awful, terrible. It's just like, bro, you can't make up for this. You got to inject that defense with talent and people that's gonna come for the football. That's why I kind of like. That's why I kind of like how we stayed with them 3rd rounders. Cause the 3rd rounders, hey man, you was specific on something. We're not doing all that. You need to start the run. You do need to start the run if you're out there. But I'm saying, we getting you to come get the quarterback. We need to generate pressure, and pressure gonna lead to sacks. Simple as that. We can't do one without the other. Grady the only one that generate pressure as of now, and then you know that it's not even guaranteed we keep grading. So, you got to inject some talent into that, and that's why I think they took Anderson. Hey man, linebackers, y'all come down here too. We're not doing that send back and you just, no, we coming down here. We sending blitzes and we coming. My boy DP, I feel like they finally putting people in position for DP. He got his defense he kind of see where his defense was at last year, see what they really need to add, and they, done that in the draft. I do believe going forward, this 4th round, so we traded our 4th rounder, that 114 pick, to, who we traded to? I think the Giants, something like that. But, not too mad at that, because like I said, I'm not too mad at that. I'm not really depressed. It was just the 43rd or 42nd pick and 43rd and 114 for that 36th pick. So it can't be too mad at that. It is what it is. Kind of cool. I just appreciate us not giving up so much to go do that trade up and not reaching at the same time. We took an edge. I mean, McKechnie, as long as he come in ready to play, that's gonna pay dividends for us. And then at the same time, Ridder's gonna be the steal the draft if he can do that. And honestly, I see it being in like a Dak, and I see it in like a Dak way, where Dak is just like, bro, you come in, and you get that storm you don't give it up, and then you become one of them QBs. He got his issues with him as well. I'm talking about Dak, but it's just like at the same time, Dak's a winner. He haven't won much, but he's a winner. Sometimes you just need that new attitude in that locker room, and especially at the quarterback position, that leader of your team. So going to this 4th, we got 2 5th. I think we got 1 5th and 2 6th. just looking at the Falcons, we're in between like best player. For me, I feel like we're in between best player available and drafting like certain positions. I feel like we definitely need a tight end, a tackle, defensive tackle, potentially a tackle, and potentially a corner. I wouldn't really go safety. I feel like we did linebacker, so we straight there. So I would say offensive lineman, tight end, running back, potentially receiver, potentially corner. Out of those 5, I feel like out of those 3 picks, that's kind of the areas we need to go to. To me, I definitely want a running back. Just naming off some Zeus from Georgia, that'd be a good pick. Who else there? You got Pierce from Florida. I'm kind of straight on Pierce, but I mean he's straight. Let me see what options we got. Let's see what best available is at these positions. I ain't gonna cap. Tyreek Woolen from UTSA. I want him. On me, I do. The boy 6'4", 200. Oh, let me look at his profile, bro. I want him bad. My boy 6'4", 205. I would love to pair that on the other side of AJ. And then he don't have to come in and be the starter. We got Casey Hayward. Casey Hayward was a bridge. We got him for 2 years. So Casey Hayward at the max can give us 2 years. But if he only give us one good veteran reserve role, and I'm sure that the deal is a team-friendly deal, so we need to, we can get off of him. So y'all be looking at potentially him at corner. I wouldn't mind Neil Farrell from LSU. I just feel like we need to get a big dude that just a fat boy that just sit in the middle. That's why I wanted Jordan Davis so much, because I feel like that changes the dynamic of your team. Just like when they put Jordan Davis and Fletcher Cox together, you're not finna run the ball. You're gonna have to pass the ball. But it's just like, kind of playing to their hand. So yeah, I'll take him. They got a dude named Ridgeway from Arkansas. But Farrell, I'll be looking more so at him. I wouldn't be mad taking another edge, but I just feel like we need to more so hit that inside of that line, defense tackle. If we took a guard, I don't know about no guard for real. But I ain't care. We take a tackle, I wouldn't mind. Oh, well, he already went. I was gonna say we take a tackle, I wouldn't mind that boy Daniel Filet. He went like Arizona State, man, 6'8". Cause my whole thing is, bro, he's people are gonna be able to run around him, but you're not running through him. 1. 2, you running around, all you gotta do is step up as a competent quarterback. Matt Ryan would get sacked by that. But since we have mobile quarterbacks now, that would be, a good pick. But like I said, he already got picked up. As a tight end, I'm looking at Isaiah Likely. My boy from Coastal Carolina, 6'5", 245. We just need a competent tight end to stretch the field along with Kyle. Like I said, we had all that blocking tight end job. I'm not really for that. I really don't care nothing about that. I don't mind getting or Charlie Collar. Charlie Collar is a little better blocker, 6'7", 252. But Isaiah Light can get up that field. We need to get these tight ends up that seam that can make some plays. We need some speed and that can catch. I don't need no what was the dude last year, bro? I don't remember, but he was just not good. And they used to make Kyle Pitts block and let him run routes, and it's just like, bro, he ain't got no separation in him. It's over with. But looking at receiver, we do go receiver again. I wouldn't mind Calvin Austin from Memphis. Because I just we need that small receiver. 5'8", we just need somebody that can make plays. So I would not mind that at all. That, like I said, we ain't picking to the 5th. But him, maybe Romeo Dubes. He's a little tall, 6'2", 201, but he's, another good player. But y'all definitely probably that first pick, I'll probably go running back. And I'm between Spiller and Zeus. I like Isaiah Spiller. I saw a couple A&M games, Texas A&M, so he showed out a bit. But Zeus, I feel like that should be our pick. 5th round, if he's still there, we gotta take him. Gotta take a running back. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to this today. Like I said, the 4th round already started, but we ain't got no picks right now. So we gotta kind of see how it shake out. And then, like I said, we'll see kind of what we do with these last 3 picks. Like I said, I like the draft so far. What we did. I like that we really addressed the edge. I like that we got rid of and we waited on that quarterback position. And compiling day 2 with adding day 1, like what we had from day 2, and then putting it together with day 1. I do like the draft. It was just Drake London being that first pick. I didn't like that. I really didn't want a receiver coming in, but then him being that first receiver, I'm just like, bro, is he better than James Woods? I don't know, but we will see. And then my boy Art and them, they got a foundation to plan. They want some big bodies. They want to throw these fade routes. They want that goal line. So I'm not mad at them. We ain't had that in a minute, or we had the propensity from our quarterback and our receivers to make them plays. Julio, probably could have had 25 more red zone touchdowns. Like I said, the propensity between him and the quarterback just wasn't there. So I like that we're addressing that. And again, we're getting this team ready. I don't feel like we're in a rebuilding stage right now. I feel like we're just retooling. You kind of getting rid of some of the dead. It's like cutting off dead weight, and then kind of rebuilding. It's like cutting off dead weight and then building back up muscle. So I kind of like the position we in. Like I said, Ritter, that's gonna be the steal of the draft. If he come along like I think he can. And Drake London, you know, it's already gonna be expected for you to be about the number one. To be honest, or the number one receiver. Not even about you gotta come in as the number one receiver. But I wouldn't mind, like I said, jumping back into that receiver lane and getting us just a quick guy. You know, when we had Taylor Gabriel receiver like that, to run the slot, him as the keys, you know, that'd be something good for us. But I don't think we just need 6 foot. I don't think we just need size all around the field. So that'd be something to look at too. But yeah, I'm gonna get drop this one, then you know I'm gonna drop another one as the full draft. Give us the draft grade. I think that we got from our draft. If I had to grade it now, I'd say we had about a B+. Just because, like I said, Drake London, that's a B to me, B-. But based on what we were able to get in the second round and third round, I'll give that like an A. So putting in the guy, I'll give it a B+. Cause Drake London, it's not that it's Drake London. I just don't know. I haven't seen enough about Drake London to say that he's the number one receiver in this class. And like I said, it's not like Jamar Chase. So I would just have to see more from him when he come in, you know, step onto the field. I know he fractured his ankle, though. I do remember that. But I would just have to see more of him when he comes onto the field. And then kind of basing, like I said, that pick and then to what we got in the second round. Got 2 edges, got a linebacker, got a quarterback. Just based off of that, I would give, you know, like I said, a B+. You definitely add some, you know, tools for the future, trying to kind of retooling the team to, you know, build that team to what you want it to be. So, you know, like I said, I'm going to get to y'all tomorrow when we finish the draft. Kind of give you a breakdown, you know, what I think we did. And, you know, that full draft grade for the whole class. Like I said, right now I give us about a B+. You know, pretty good, like I said. But it's going to come down to 2 positions. Desmond Ritter. And really it's going to be that court. Desmond Ritter picking that Drake London pick. Because Drake London done come on. And if he don't come on, like, on that, then we're going to have some issues. Because Jameson Williams coming. I can tell you that right now. Garrett Wilson, he might come, don't know too much about him. Olave might be pretty good, but Jameson Williams, he's coming. But like I said, that'll be it for this video. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.